Welcome back. Today we are trying hardcore on the worst map I could find on 1.19.3, and hopefully it doesn't go to shit. We started collecting everything we possibly could from the island. That was broken sticks from the dried bushes, our sugar cane, and the cactus. We started exploring the surrounding area, finding a couple sunken ships, and probably making the worst Minecraft decision you ever could in hardcore. Choosing to break one single wooden block under the water, causing me to drown, and giving myself 4 hearts to work with. Now, you're probably like, she wouldn't go back under, right? No, I go back under, trying to find the chests that are usually in the sunken ships, and I start to drown again. Making the total amount of hearts I have to 3 on the first day, day 1. Making my way back to the island, I started collecting some sand to hopefully make a hideout for the night. This is the worst house you could ever make in Minecraft. Ever. Nonetheless, I'm gonna stay in it for the night. Realizing I should probably have just a 1x1 space to make sure that nothing spawns. That's exactly what I did before nightfall, where I sat in my little dark sand hut shelter thing and waited for day to come because that was extremely boring for me to sit through, even though I chose it myself. Waking up on day 2, I started heading to the ship to hopefully find some useful items. Ending up with a potato and a couple of suspicious soups. I started heading over to the second ship that had tons of wood that I completely destroyed. After collecting all the wood from the ship, I started farming my potatoes to hopefully gain back some of the hearts that I lost. You'll probably tell that I'm now at half a heart. I get jumped by a skelly on the way out of my hole. It was not nice, not fun at all. When night came, a drown decided to say hello, and I went into a little cubby I made. I made some wooden tools, a wooden sword, and a wooden axe. Closed up my hole for a little bit of the night and decided I was going to eat my suspicious soup. I'm at half a heart. I need something or I'm not going to live very long. Ate the first one and I got weakness. That wasn't really that bad at all. It was there. And the second one gave me jump boost. Not that bad at all. So suspicious soups aren't bad. Day 3, we started with collecting the items from ship number 2, getting gold, lapis, emeralds, and a couple of miscellaneous items, as well as enchanted helmet and chest plate. Now, I don't take the chest plate with me as it had Curse of Binding that makes it so you can't take it off either until you die or until it breaks. So it was not going to happen in a hardcore world, especially with a leather tunic. I made some torches and a boat and started on my adventure to find a better place to set up camp. After After a tiny adventure across the sea, I found a good place to start a little house. We started with collecting wood from a tree, finally, and killing some sheeps to hopefully get some wool and some food. I also waited for the tree to give me a sapling before going to bed just to make sure that I would have one. And after that, I made another hole to stay the night in because I love my holes. Waking up on day 4, I started crafting a pickaxe to gather stone and hopefully make a furnace and some stone tools. The stone tools that I made were a stone pickaxe and a stone axe, as well as a stone sword. I also started combining the iron and gold nuggets into ingots just so they would take up less room in my inventory. And finally, I made a bed to sleep the rest of day 4 away. On day 5, I journeyed just a little bit more to find a better spot to build, clearing out a little bit of an area and placing all the items that I needed and moving all of them from my boat chest thing over to where I was going to build, as well as starting a food source. So I took some nice fences and started making a little bit of a tiny farm. I collected some chickens. We love chickens. Don't get too attached to the chickens. They come back, but don't get too attached. After I collected all of my chickens, I started breeding them and making a little bit of a wheat farm just to not go starving. Day 6 of the run, I started collecting ores. I got coal and iron, as well as finding a zombie spawner that was really, really close to the surface. Didn't think it was going to happen. Now, the chests weren't amazing from this area. It had a couple of bones, a saddle, a golden horse armor, a golden apple, seeds, and a disc. I don't know what disc it is. It's a disc. I kept on exploring, hopefully to find more items and just like built-in buildings. I don't know what they're called. Not really finding anything but more iron ending up finding more mobs in this beautiful dripstone cave, and only end up dying from a skeleton. So fail 1 complete. Haha. Welcome to the second run of trying to survive on the worst island I could find. We started again by just collecting everything: sticks, the sugarcane, the cactus, some sand. This time we skipped the first boat, because it didn't have anything that we needed, and automatically started destroying the second boat to get the wood. After completely destroying the boat, I got the items from the chests inside, and made another boat to start the adventure all over again to find a better place to live. This time we went in a different direction just because I want to end up in different places. Sometime on my journey to finding this, we start day 2 with a treasure map and quickly find the treasure. Now, the treasure wasn't excellent, but it was good. We got some gold, iron, TNT, some cooked fish in the heart of the sea. I didn't take the heart of the sea as I had nothing to do with it. Soon after, we reached the new, like, swamp tree propagation thing that I'm forgetting the name. I'll put down the name somewhere. But I just start by making the basic tools and collecting stone. As well as making a furnace so I could smelt some stuff and cook some food. After that, I explored the surrounding area, ending up with a big darkened cave that I wanted to light up. I did end up fighting tons of mobs that I'm, like, deathly afraid of, so I ran behind the tree that I'm forgetting the name of. It will go in my brain at one point, just to gain some hearts, and I just sat there scared for a while. Going back to the dark cave area, I took my torches and I made a shield. I do make it wrong because I'm smart like that. Made a shield and completely obliterated some skeletons. Not a smart obliteration, but obliteration. The creeper explodes. Not good with creepers. But I'm basically fighting all these things so I could just light up the area so they wouldn't spawn near me and I could go to bed. At this point, my heart is racing because I only have rotten flesh. And my sword broke, so I gotta make another one. I made an iron one because, you know, I got the iron. I might as well become prepared. But now all the mobs are on fire around me. I'm being hit by a skeleton, and then a zombie just completely comes out of nowhere, and I'm dead. Okay. I will live longer this time. I will. As my only girl, my only goal in life right now. So, you know the drill already. Sticks, sand, sugarcane, cactuses. This time, I'm gonna try to stay a little bit longer in ship number 1. We're just trying to last longer. So we collected everything from the ship. That was the potatoes, some paper, a map. I got the glitch where the map isn't actually a treasure map. It's just like a treasure map turns into a map. It's not fun, not interesting. So I pretty much collected all the wood I could from the ship. That truthfully wasn't a lot. And I tried to make the ship a home, at least for a little while, at least livable. Okay, at least livable. Now, I didn't stay here really long as trapdoors delete sand, and I thought I could put sand on top of trapdoors and then make an area where I could breathe. It didn't really work out that way, and it was kind of sad. But we forgot about the ship, and we just went on an adventure in a whole different direction. And I was pretty much gone for a full day of boat exploration. I made it through night. On the morning of day 3, we finally reached a good spot to live, or at least set up first base camp. And so I put down my crafting table, made tools, collected stone, you know, the classic repeat that's been going on. I did kill animals, a lot of cows and sheep, so I could make a bed and hopefully a little bit of armor. I did dig a hole out to live in again, though this hole was open, so the sun happened. And made a little bit of a farm and just went to bed for that day. Okay, so day 4 was pretty simple with just waking up and starting my mining adventure. Now this mining adventure is pretty small, but it took me a long time to find all of these things on the surface because I wasn't going to go out into a cave and then die because I want to last more than 5 days. My only goal. So we collected some coal, and we got some nice iron. I think I got about 24 pieces, and you do see tons of emeralds, though I never collect these as I don't have any villagers to trade with at all. But we smelted our iron and started making armor. We made a chest plate, pants, and shoes. Now you don't see the pants being made because I had to wait for them to smelt. But after that, we just made an animal farm as we gotta eat. We gotta eat. This is where most days I just combined into one because I did the exact same thing. So day 5, I collected all of the chickens from the surrounding area and bred them. See, the chickens are back. We love the chickens. Are they the same chickens? No. But we love them anyways. After we got baby chicken, we went into the mine. Now, as I'm a scaredy cat and I am consistently dying, I decided I was going to do strip mining. As boring strip mining is, I did find a couple of good items. Well, ores. More iron and a couple pieces of lapis and coal. Not too big, but still some stuff. As well as finding a cave that was completely swarmed with mobs. So I took the cheap way out and shot from above. Because they can't hit me when I'm above them. After collecting all of the ores, I got a huge jump scare from a creeper that took me down to half a heart. I sat and just regenerated some of my hearts. After that, I just continued my strip mining that led me to the deep dark. Now, I'm deathly afraid of the deep dark, but it's not the worst place to be, only because mobs can't spawn in it except for the warden and mobs that fall into it. But I don't like it. You can't see. You can't see. The sound of breaking all the blocks is horrible, and those little spawny things are just 10 times scarier. I can't do it. I don't like the deep dark. But nonetheless, I still explore it because apparently I'm confident in my Minecraft abilities. So while I was exploring the deep dark, I found one of those like iron pocket vein things where it's like just literally full of a shit ton of iron, and there's like that pure iron block. After completely destroying the whole iron ore big vein thing, I found my first and only beautiful diamond. It was shining, but it was like in the middle of the diamond, of iron ores. So I like had to dig for it if I didn't find it. Okay, so skipping a couple of days because again it was just straight up mining. I end up I end up in a hole near the deep dark where there is the sensors. Accidentally spawned Warden, and I'm like, I got this. There's nothing to worry about. I can place down whatever I need, and I can dig a little further. I'm like disappointed because it's day 14. It's going strong, and then I just had to be confident, even though I've never seen the Warden in any of my games before. So I'm just gonna close this video off with a thank you for watching. If you find it enjoyable, come back again, because hopefully I'll be making another one, even though this took me weeks because I don't know how to edit. But I guess, thanks. Bye.